Now, pet owners should also be extra prepared as the storm approaches. Joining us now with more on how to keep our furry friends safe during dangerous conditions, we have Brandy Shimabukuro, Director of Communications and Marketing at the Hawaiian Humane Society. Always nice to see you, Brandy.
Hi, Bridget. Thanks for having me and thanks for covering this. We know our pets are just like our family members, right?
Oh, absolutely. For pet owners, pets are part of the family. Now, what should pet owners be doing right now to prepare their animals for Lala?
You want to be as prepared as you can because if you have to evacuate or if conditions worsen, we want to make sure that folks aren't leaving their pets behind. That's a heartbreaking decision when that has to happen. So part of preparation is putting together your pet emergency kit as you're putting together the emergency kit for the rest of your family. Start packing up your food in airtight waterproof containers. Make sure you've got extra leashes, collars, ID tag. Make sure that your pet's microchip is up to date with your contact information because if they do get lost, you don't want to have a disaster within a disaster, right? You want to make sure that they are getting reunited with you as fast as you can. Make sure you're packing bedding and their treats, their food, cat litter boxes if you've got a cat, and obviously litter, veterinary records, vaccinations, medications, everything that you're going to need in case you need to go to a emergency shelter. Our field operations team are actively working with the city's emergency operating center to be on call for any pet-friendly shelters. And the wonderful thing about the city and county of Honolulu is that all of their emergency shelters are pet-friendly, but make sure that you've got those supplies with you so you can take care of your pets.
Okay, expounding on that, if families are told to evacuate, what should they know about bringing their pets with them?
Make sure that you've got those leashes and harnesses ready to go. If you've got a dog, if you've got smaller pets like rabbits, guinea pigs, have their carrier ready and stocked so that you can get them into their carrier and into your car and on the way to an emergency shelter. And don't leave any of your important records behind. We also tell folks bring a current photo of your pets if you've got them. Again, proof of ownership is important, but also just to make sure that if they do get lost again, you've got that verification on how to get them reunited with you.
All right, so when it comes to Lala, we're talking about potentially strong winds, heavy rain, thunder, all things that can really scare animals. What can owners do to keep their pets calm and most importantly, prevent them from getting loose?
The wonderful thing about this is that we treat storm systems like this just like we do fireworks, right? We know that that amplified sound, that loud wind, the cracks of thunder and lightning are really going to be stressful for animals. So if you know that your pets are really susceptible to stress, start thinking about what sedatives your veterinarian is going to prescribe and have those on hand. Never issue those to any of your pets unless you've already spoken with a veterinarian. But also, if you can today, if you're home and prepping, now is the time to really get your pets tired, get them exercised and enriched so that when things get on, as Justin was saying, Saturday evening here on Oahu and in the afternoon, they're a little better prepared from a mental and physical perspective to be able to kind of take on a little bit of that extra stress because they're already going to be tired, right? We treat this again just like fireworks, so don't ever leave your pets outside unattended and unsupervised. Even a pet that is normally in an enclosed yard can and will try to escape and go through extreme measures with fight or flight when they hear lightning cracks and thunder and loud sounds. It's going to be a scary time, so bring them inside if you can. Create a safe space for them.